Hello and welcome back to Culinary Haven. Today we're making cookies. Not just any cookies, peanut butter cookies. We love them and that's the reason we're making them. A lot of people do. There are many different recipes and today I'm going to show you how I make them. Let's begin. They're actually one of our absolute favorite cookies here in Culinary Haven, so I thought it's a good idea to share the recipe with everybody. So we'll start with adding 120 grams of softened butter into a bowl, followed by 100 grams of soft light brown sugar and 100 grams of white sugar. And we'll cream it together until it's all nice and fluffy. We all love different things and have different favorite things, but we all agreed that peanut butter cookies are one of the absolute best cookies ever. Next, we're adding 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, just a little bit, to balance the flavor. From time to time, don't forget to scrape the bowl so everything is mixed. Next, we are adding 200 grams of peanut butter, of course. You can use smooth or crunchy, it's up to you, whatever you prefer. We like the crunchy one with bits of peanuts in it, and that's what I'm using. 200 grams. And whisk it in. I would say they're actually addictive because you have one and you think, okay, I'll do it, and then you just want another one. And they're not very sweet, unlike most cookies. They're not sweet at all, actually, just very mild sweetness. Next, we're going to add 1 large egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. Because we all know that vanilla makes everything taste better in the sweet world, in the world of sweet things. And lastly, the dry ingredients. We're going to sift in 200 grams of plain flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of soda, baking soda. I hardly ever use soda in baking. I prefer baking powder, but we need it here. And a tablespoon of Horlicks. If you don't know what Horlicks is, it's a mixture of malted dried milk and grains. If you know, you know. If you have it, use it. It gives a nice malty flavor to the cookies. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Just use an extra tablespoon of flour. And that's so sift it all in. And now we're going just to fold it all in. I don't want it flying around the kitchen, so I'm just gonna use this thin spatula to gently fold it in rather than an electric whisk. And as soon as it comes together and forms dough, cookie dough, this is it. for now, because it needs to be wrapped in cling film and be refrigerated for several hours until it's very firm. And do not skip this step. It's important. If you want them to be perfect, just follow step by step. So that's it. Looks like there is no dry flour. Yep. So that's that. Now I'm just gonna get the cling film. So prepare a large piece of cling film, right? Then tip the dough onto it. That's it. Every drop. And now we're going to shape the dough into a sort of log about 2 inches, 5 centimeters in diameter, something like that. That should do it. And now we're going to wrap it into the cling film. And sort of roll it around so it's nice and even, like so. Now it's going into the fridge. Like I said, it will need, I don't know how powerful your fridge is and the temperature where you are. It will take at least 4 hours. It has to be, it's very soft. Just now you can see that. It has to be completely firm because we'll have to slice it into pieces and they have to hold the shape and be very firm. So at least 4 hours, or my advice, prepare it in the evening and make the cookies the next day. So this is our peanut butter cookie dough out of the fridge. I kept it there for very long. It has to be completely firm, like a, I don't know, like a good salami. So let's unwrap it. And now all we need to do is to cut it into pieces, about a centimeter thick, half an inch, say. Doesn't have to be precise, obviously. It's very firm, which is very good for us. It will be very easy to handle, because now we're going to dip each piece in sugar and then give them a little pattern. So you take a piece of dough, dip it in a plate with sugar. This is just 2 tablespoons of sugar, so it's not much. Just dip it. And then I have a cookie stamper, which I'm going to use this one today for this batch. And you just press it and make it pretty. If you don't have a cookie stamper, it doesn't matter. You can still obviously make the cookies, and you can just take a fork and just do a crisscross pattern or something like that. And just place them on a parchment-lined baking tray. Try and do it quickly, especially if you're in a warm kitchen, because if the dough gets soft, then it's just very, very difficult to handle. Just to make it pretty, there is no other reason for that. Just leave some space between them because they are going to expand. Not dramatically, not like chocolate chip cookies, but still. They look like little steaks. I have several cookie stampers, so I use different every time. So today I just fancied this one. If you like your cookies a little bit sweeter, you can sprinkle more sugar on top if you like, but I think they're just perfect the way they are. If it sticks to the surface, just help yourself with some dough scraper or a spatula or something like that. And now we're going to bake them in the preheated to 180 degrees Celsius oven for 12 minutes. Here they are, ready. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? Very pretty and absolutely ridiculously delicious. We need to let them cool because at the moment they're very soft and they will just break into pieces if we touch them. Let them cool and then, using a spatula, gently take them and let them cool completely on the wire rack. They will get firmer, but they are very flaky and crispy, absolutely delicious. You can see this a little bit of brown on around the edge. Amazing. I don't know what else to say, how else to sell them to you. If you're not allergic to peanuts and if you like peanut butter, do try it. You won't regret it. It's been about 5 minutes. They've cooled down and now we can safely move them. As you can see, they're not falling apart. Also, if you like them smaller, you can roll out that log with a smaller diameter, or if you like them crispier throughout, you can make them thinner. So it's up to you. To me, this is perfect. They're so delicious. I'm just going to take one, this one that wants to be broken, and just show you what it looks like inside. Crumbly, delicate, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching this episode of Culinary Haven, and until next time, bye!